VAR definitely got it right. Who didn't get it right was Lookman.
That's why it is judge offside because the iron block the player vision. The
What?
rule says
What?
offside.
What that have to do with
Shut up your mouth,
him
eh?
obstruct?
Welcome, Sports Nation, to Sports DTM, the sports channel where we call sports down the middle.
Welcome to another episode of Sports Down the Middle. And for this episode, we'll be continuing our series of You've Been VAR'ed. But this week, our first incident was the Leicester versus Wolves matchup, with Pratt slamming the ball against Killsman's arm, and the referee awarded a penalty. Analysts, based on the distance of Pratt to Killsman's arm, based on Pratt's distance or from Killsman's arm in this shot, do you think it warrants a penalty for handball decision? Eddie?
This one is very tough. I can understand both parties. On the one hand, no pun intended. On the
I see what you
on the
did
one
there.
hand, I think his hands were in a natural position. I don't know about unnatural position. Pratt fired the ball against his hand. He was extremely close to Pratt. So he wouldn't have any time to move away with his hand. I can see it on that. But I can see why VAR gave it, because if you're going by the rules, it's a handball and it pretty much stopped the cross from getting across. So I'm on the fence with this one.
One of the rules under the handball situation is that the ball has to travel for some distance, Bucky. VAR decision was off or not in this one?
Yeah, what I can say, Kurt, is that VAR had a big hand in this decision. I mean, the truth is that as they looked at it and recognized what is going on, the referees really have no choice. The ball is moving very fast to the player, but referees have been told this season that whether it's natural or not, they have now struck that out and they are putting in the rule in which once the ball hits the hand in the box, it's an automatic penalty. It's a silly rule. It's moving from one extreme to the next. And I mean, somebody just needs to stop meddling and putting their hand into the game in this way. And allow the game to flow properly.
Ray, VAR'ed or not?
Not. The rules are established. I mean, once the ball hit the player's hand, the distance doesn't matter in this one. So I can honestly say there is some level of consistency. I mean, how can one measure the distance and claim that he's close or far? I mean, what is the cutoff point? And because you can't determine that, so the level of consistency is once it hits your hand, and like in this scenario, it should be a penalty. And so, no VAR. I think VAR got it right.
T-Got, VAR'ed or not?
I think VAR got it right. If from the beginning of football, whenever the ball hit a player and within the box, we call it the penalty box. That's the penalty box is in the 18-yard, right? That is the rule from the inception of football. If it hit your hand within the box, it's a penalty.
That's not true.
Really?
That's not the rule.
Really?
The penalty box rules have been changed multiple times.
Yeah, but I'm saying from the inception. I know it has been changed.
And to ball, unnatural positions, all of that.
But from the beginning of time, if the ball catch your hand in the penalty box, it's a penalty.
True, man.
Hold on. Wasn't that a rule before?
No.
Not every ball to hand was a penalty.
No, but if your hand was at the side.
What do you call at your side?
And they're playing down. Remember, some players used to play with them hand behind the back.
Nobody can run with their hand behind them back. Nobody can run with them hand behind them back.
No, but whenever they're in there, whenever they're in the penalty area and they're going to tackle, their hand always behind the back. Remember that.
That's unnatural. Do you walk around with your hand behind your back?
No, listen, we're talking about football now, you know. You're making the thing sound difficult. That's why you're having a hard problem accepting the rule.
Yeah, because the rule
You're walking
doesn't
around
mean the rule
kicking a
makes
ball,
sense.
boss. You're walking
Eh?
around kicking a ball.
Who?
You're walking around kicking a ball.
We're talking about.
Yeah,
You
you're
walk
acting
around with your hand behind your back?
No, but you walking around kicking a ball?
If I had a ball, I'd be walking around kicking it, but I have to walk around with my hand in my back. Yeah, my back.
Listen to me, man.
That's unnatural.
That's the rule of the game. Whenever
It's
the
tackling though. It's
a player
tackling.
hand within the end of the box, it's a penalty. And the rules still stand. So VAR got it 100% right.
So there you have it, fans. A very controversial call by VAR. Let us know if this VAR won or this has been VAR'ed. All right? Easy decision, our decision. Let us know your comments in the section below. This has been our first incident of You've Been VAR'ed. Our second incident in the series of You've Been VAR'ed is the matchup between Fulham and West Ham. A foul by Ann Kearney in the box was ruled off by the referee, and it was called back by VAR'ed, and a decision was awarded. A penalty decision was awarded to Fulham. Let me hear from our analyst. Did VAR get this one right or wrong in this episode of You've Been VAR'ed? Higgins.
For me, VAR got it right. It was soft, and the defender made the most of it. But at the end of the day, you have to, if you're going to play the ball and not the man. So for me, VAR got it right.
Eddie.
It was just that person that they allowed to take the penalty. I don't know what I'm saying with that though.
Eddie, did VAR get this wrong or right?
Right, definitely right. Berami chopping down Kearney in the box there. In the 90 plus minutes stoppage time. I don't know what he was thinking there. VAR definitely got it right. Who didn't get it right was Lookman. I don't know what was tried that penalty there. Missed badly. It was terrible. But VAR got it right. Lookman didn't.
Ray, VAR'ed or not?
Look, man, VAR get this right, clearly.
Oh my God!
This is 110% right for
See
VAR.
what you did there.
So there's no argument there.
He got VAR'ed or not?
VAR got it right, you know. They got it right. So they can't dispute. There's no dispute about this one. None whatsoever. So I'm going with VAR with this again. 100%.
Brocky.
Well, we can all agree that VAR got it right. The player in question, though, reacted quite theatrical, to say the least. Similar to Mo Salah, but he made the most of it. Got a slight touch, got a real jerk up from a freight train passing nearby him, and just went tumbling down. But it's the defender's fault making such a tackle with the game deep in stoppage time. So yes, VAR got it right, but again, that man, Lookman got it terribly wrong.
So there you have it, sports fans. Let us know if VAR'ed got this one right or wrong in our comment section below in this episode of You've Been VAR'ed. Our third and final incident in this You've Been VAR'ed episode is the offside call against Patrick Bamford in the Leeds versus Crystal Palace match. I mean, I don't know where to start with this one. Your fingertip is considered offside. What advantage does a player get from having a longer finger than the defender? Brookie. VAR get this one wrong, all right.
Boy, Patrick Bamford and Leeds definitely got VAR here. I mean, VAR is able to actually see the slightest nail polish on Patrick Bamford's finger. I don't know how they do it. I don't know what they use to measure it. I don't know which spa or manicure treatment he was in that it was shining right on his fingers, but VAR was able to spot it. Definitely been VAR'd here.
Eddie, you can blame Patrick Bamford for having nail polish in this one.
No, but I don't know what, as Brock was saying, I don't know what VAR uses. I don't have a microscope. Maybe it was his eyelash, who knows? But it's very tough, it's very harsh as well. I have Bamford in my team, so I was very disappointed. So Leeds got VAR'd, trust me, too close.
I mean, Ray, before you come in, I know VAR'ed and football maybe can take a leave out of the cricket book. The cricket have a review system, and in the cricket review system is that you hear everything that the third umpire is saying to the on-field umpire. So if he wants to review, speed up, go to another angle, all of that the fans are hearing. So when we talk about transparency, I think if VAR and football takes a leaf out of cricket review book, maybe that will help. So all of us will hear what the match referee or whoever is in the VAR room is saying or not saying, so that we can also make a decision. So Ray, come in here, because I cannot see how Bamford get an advantage from this shot at all.
Yeah, I can't see it either. So this is clear. VAR got this one wrong. I can't see it at all. It what you said a while ago around some use of some cricket approach to VAR, it makes a lot of sense, because what I imagine they are saying within the room is that his shoulder is probably offside. Even his arm is stretched out, and they're probably saying it's his shoulder, because it couldn't be anything else, because that would mean you're inconsistent. You understand? So that it has to be whichever angle they look at, and not so much this one that we're looking at. They clearly have different planes to draw these things on. So it could almost seem that it's a shoulder thing. So yeah, but it's so small and close. You can't help feeling that Bamford was VAR'd. So you've been VAR'd on this one, definitely.
Bamford also in my team, so I was very disappointed. Tigat, VAR'd or not?
This is kind of ticklish.
Okay.
Very ticklish. I'm looking at it. The player is pointing where you want the ball. You understand? Him say, put the ball there, but his hand got in the line of the defender. The defender can't even see the ball down the bottom. That's why it is judged offside, because the arm block the player vision. So I'm sorry, Bamford.
What?
The rule says offside.
What does that have to do with it?
You thought that Bamford's arm.
Why that have to do with it?
The defender.
Shut up your
Oh,
mouth.
I've heard it
That was the
all.
whole arm.
I've heard it all.
Shut up your mouth.
Him
man.
upshot.
Tigat, more you explain that point the way.
Yeah.
Please.
Please.
I think VAR got it right. You know, line of sight. You know, it's like him getting an head start over the defender.
You can get an advantage.
Get an advantage. You know?
Man, shut up your mouth. It
That's
sounds
what
even
you're
worse
doing,
now.
boy.
It sounds
What a
even
finish.
worse now than what they said the first time.
It's an interesting perspective.
All right. Kurt, see them mark the two lines. There are two lines you see there. A blue line and a red line. The blue line belongs to the defender. Red belongs to the attacker. Based on the line they draw, right there touching the attacker's arm or forearm, one of them, that is the part where them say offside in front of the defender. Now, my question is, if he can score with that, then VAR got it right. That's all I'm
That's what
saying.
I'm saying.
Right? If he can score with that, VAR got it right. That's all I'm saying.
So there you have it, guys. Another episode of You've Been VAR'ed. If you think Bamford and Leeds were badly treated in this one, let us know in the comment section below. And the EPL and VAR, we're calling you out on this episode. Let us be transparent. We want to hear everything that the VAR referees are saying to the on-field
That's the
referee. We want to hear every word. We want to hear everything that is being discussed in coming up with a decision. So we're calling you out to be transparent in your VAR room and in your VAR decision. If you've been VAR'd, let us know in your comment section below. EPL, just leave your EPL, leave your comment in the section below. Bamford, leave your comment in the section below. VAR, leave your comment in the section below.
Do better.
Referees out there, leave your
been
comment
VAR'd.
in the section below. This is You've Been VAR'd. Bless.